Indeed, we shall bring the YouTubers on right now so they can see Autobot's kind message to you. Auto in the sickbed as usual. Oh, Sprogue's in the sickbed, yeah. Alrighty. So, last week we managed to get our hands on our Marauder, and it was awesome, and I intend to do even more awesome things with it, hopefully, fingers crossed. We are going to start looking for Marauder 2, because it's an actual evolution. We're going to make sure it works. Alright, so where did we leave off last time? Neutron's only 10 more days until he's back in action. Otto is out for another 8 days, 26 days for structural reinforcement as we make our way to fix up this last module on the Argo itself. You actually, I don't know if people notice, I assume they do by this point, but the modules on the Argo actually do get fixed over time. The ship looks more complete and full. Alright, so let's go check out our mech bay, see what's going on, see if everything's kosher. It appears to be. We've got our lovely Dervish, and of course the sticking out like a sore thumb, the Marauder. That's 75 tons, with a nice big missile rack, a nice big Gauss rifle, and a mix of heavy weapons. It's beautiful. By beautiful I mean, oh my god, what monstrosity did I create in the hope for efficiency? You didn't get me murdered off last time? No, you're fine. Mostly-ish, kind of. Yeah, you're good. There are so many systems with terrible names in BattleTech. Hey, I would take exception to that. I think plenty of systems have fantastic names. So what is this one? Blue Hole. That's a brilliant name. Tells you exactly what's going on. It's blue, and it's at the bottom of a gravity well, which is a hole in space. So I say this planet has been properly named. Alright, let's head on over towards our mech bay. See if we can't... we already went to the mech bay. I want to go to the command center to see if I can't find a contract in order to go take on without hopefully dying. A repo mission is an interesting one because it starts out with a lance of vehicles and ends with a lance of mechs, which could be really, really fun. And with all of my pilots more or less rocket and rolling, this might not actually be a terrible idea. But mine's a 3-skull recovery. Probably a little bit more manageable until I can get, me back onto the field. At least there's not a Kilroy system. I'm 100% positive that there is in fact a Kilroy system. You just haven't seen it yet. Check Sarna. I'm almost positive it'll be there. Alrighty, so we're going to put the Kit Fox in the field, the Dervish, the Marauder, the Hunchback, and for the other half of the Lance, the Phoenix Hawk, and the Jenner. Seems like a good plan to me if we want to go hunting to capture things. Oh, right! Yeah, last time we almost got our hands on a Charger. So close. We're going to hopefully get our hands on one of these today. So we're going to go up against the Anesthetic League. And they happen to have some pretty interesting things. Also Highlands, which is, lovely. Looks like Misery, not sure about that. Hey, Misery is a lovely system. If you've ever wanted to open up a ski resort, Misery is the system for you, man. It's exactly where you want to be. I mean, also if you happen to enjoy trekking through the middle of Arctic wastelands, that'll work too. But I don't think Misery is anything worse. And then of course we have the Solaris system. Home to all of the fun games. And of course, Sol got shafted again. We call it the Terra system. Or do they call it the Sol system? I forget. Drives auto restart, manifolds like just want this day. Yes. Although, when you stop to think about the actual relative scaling, Warhammer 40k Titans are huge. Like, battle mechs would come up to, like, their shins at, if that. And that would be on, like, a Warhound. J27 Ordnance Transport variants, J27 Kilroy, quick draw, no systems, but a quick draw. Lucked out and got a full Cyclops from a 2.5 start today. Oh, Skull. All missiles version. That's not a terrible version to have. You can load that thing up with rockets. You can load that thing up better with MRMs, if I'm completely honest. I don't think SRMs quite have the reach needed for an assault mech, but MRMs on a Cyclops like that, gorgeous. It's a solid variant. I mean, that's half of what we did to our Marauder. It had a random missile hardpoint. We used it. Alright, gonna drop down on this lovely secure. Oh, we're not even that far away. Lovely. Okay, the day started not even better. Blue hole just makes me think of Steiner first punched the crater, the planet and left the crater. I wouldn't be surprised if the first Steiner scouts did exactly that. I'm just gonna rush everybody on forward, get them all into range, more or less. And you can fly because, you're a lamb. That's what you do. You take to the skies and soar. There's a planet with some anime name. I believe there's more than one, but yes. What have we here? Grasshopper, interesting, we could grab that. Crusader would be nice. I know how much Otto loves his Crusaders, so we'll try and work hard to try and take this thing intact. It's a fairly nice Crusader model too. It's one of the earlier models that came to the game, and definitely has a nice flair to it. I think we'll prioritize the Crusader over the Grasshopper. Grasshoppers are really nice mechs, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, one of the people who is a subscriber has a connection to the Crusader, and as far as I know, aside from Iceman, who really is more interested in the Grasshopper, we should probably lean on that. I don't remember what it was. Maybe hentai? Oh, the hentai system. Yes. Well known for its various artistic contributions to the Neosphere.
I'm there.
I know there is a planet where half the landmarks are themed after Conan the Barbarian. Oh, this is a planet I've got to visit.
On it.
Keep the Hunchback moving.
Affirmative.
Keep the Janitor 2C ready for cooking. Oh, actually no, cooking the Crusader is going to be a lesson in futility. The Grasshopper is actually a better choice to try and cook something out. Sorry, Otto. Probably not going to be able to get it unless we get a super lucky headshot, which can happen. It's just not very likely. Uneven terrain. Oh, I'm not quite able to reach it. I think I'll have you reserve. Rando, on the other hand, and the Kit Fox can get started because he doesn't give a darn about uneven terrain. Gonna keep him slightly to the edge, that way they gotta come across the water to us. Crusader. The Grasshopper Punch Bar 2.0, pretty much.
I'm on it.
Let's light him up. Oh, 2 good hits, that's plus 50 heat. He's gonna run to the water, probably. And that'll make our cooking jobs much more difficult to pull off. But you never know, we have a chance. I will have you wait, see if I can't draw him in closer. If I can, that allows me to get on top of him with other weapons. More specifically, the flamers is what I want. Oh, a Warhammer! So I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to... Ooh, actually, no, the Warhammer's brand new. It's not brand new. The official Warhammer being, you know, done by the Harebrained Scheme people, that's new. But we have had Warhammers in the past. So there's some really nice mechs here. Cashing the Warhammer is just not going to happen. That's a 7M. You're not the royal one, right? Oh, you are. You are absolutely the royal version. Okay, right. We have, I want to say problems, but it's not really problems. It's more an embarrassment of riches. Taking you is going to be a lesson in difficulty, but you are the royal version. Taking you would be the easiest because you don't have any explosive weapons to die with, and taking you will be the hardest, and you're primitive, I think. Double check that. Easy to maintain. No, it's just anesthetic leave. They're going all out in the third BattleTech race. They might not. The AI can be very stupid. I've seen an ally stand around to cook himself to death. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. But taking any of these mechs is going to be not a simple matter. We're going to need to get some luck in on this one. So we're going to bounce on forward. I'll put a little bit of pressure onto you. Oh, got the sensors imperative mark, which does mean the PPC did manage to hit
Commander?
home. Did you? Yeah, you don't have any protection going for you. Can I actually get behind you? Oh, I can. Sorry, Crusader. It's just too easy, and you're too hard to steal. I mean, that is the long and the short of it. Maybe we'll get lucky. He does have a Joy Big XL. Oh, we may have just gotten all of that. We did! There you go, Otto. If nothing else, Otto, perhaps we shall get you your mech. I couldn't have gone better. I could not have gone better.
Ready to get it on.
Let's get K-Ogre into range. So knocked him out. He's going to be the hard one. This is going to be easy to just lock down and cook. So I'm not going to waste... do I want to waste a little fire? I do want to waste a little bit of fire. Just for panic, morale purposes. I mean, we're not really going to threaten him. Oh, wait, no. We're going to threaten him a little bit. Because we're going to be bringing along to the table some really nasty weapons. This is why you let some mechs keep machine guns for engine crits. I'll keep the MRM for engine critting. It works out quite nicely. So you fired a PPC. That's going to take out pretty much all of your heat generation, but you're going to get far enough from Moon that he can't affect you quite in the way that I would like him to. So it's going to only be Inferno SURs. Oh, yes, I forgot. You are a dick. He has really good defenses and bloody cheats, but that is an argument to be had later.
Copy that.
Let's bring the Marauder in, see if we can't do a little bit of plinking over on you.
Engaging with target.
Gas rifle missed, PPC, and a large laser did hit, however. So we're getting some work done.
Yeah.
Alright, so Urando is going to immediately rush up to as far as I can get without being too exposed. I mean, this is really
Double time. Let's go.
close, but I'm gonna light you on fire. I'm gonna rely on the temperature, or not the temperature. I'm gonna rely on the maneuverability. And we'll go for a headshot.
Locked on.
Okay, that was his shin. The head bone is not connected to the leg bone, so let's avoid that.
Hey,
Now we'll just zip on back here, and I need to be slightly closer. By slightly, I mean much closer than I would like to be. Yeah, we're gonna get punched. It's kind of no getting around that. We're also gonna get shot at a lot because we're on uneven terrain. Oh, the MRM was a machine gun. Does that count? It is the missile machine gun. We'll go with that.
we're now inside.
All right, got an okay number of missiles on through. 48 more heat. It's good. It'll work. Wait, did that Warhammer move? On the 55? What? Hello, Blue Ninja. Welcome to the stream. What trouble are we up to? Well, we've just managed to get 5 salvageable parts off of a much requested Crusader. And now we've got a Grasshopper and, more importantly, a Warhammer currently staring us in the face. And we think we might have a decent chance of getting both of them. So I'm just going to continue to keep the pressure on. I am surprised that Warhammer is moving on the 55-ton range. Yeah, Otto is very happy that we managed to pull that one off. Oh, you are... Really, I've got to just hope for a headshot. But that's all I've got to hope for on that one, because there's no way I can take him intact. At the end of the day, it's not a battle you win easily.
Confirmed.
Because he's got ammunition that can explode. And exploding ammunition does not work for, theft. Also, just pot-shotting a whole bunch of shots towards him probably isn't improving my chances either. But that is a discussion for another day. Really tempted actually to hold off on the Dervish. We just have it absorb some fire. I think we actually can just manage it. Because he's almost dead here. I mean, he's got 14 armor in his center torso. This guy's so far on fire that it almost doesn't even matter. I'd definitely freak you out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to standards. That way I'm not messing with my actual useful salvos. Just to sort of invoke some panic. That's the primary goal there. Just make him not happen. 4 of 17 is the salvage we're getting on this one, Pyro. So, yeah, it's looking to be good. Hey, look, it's Pyro.
Understood. Moving
Gonna bring
fast.
Pyro over to the side. Probably absorb a little bit of fire, if, we're lucky. I will give you a single shot from the Gauss rifle. Not accurate, no, but, again, freaks people out. Suppressive fire, pretty much. I mean, we don't really need to hit him all that accurately. He moves not at all, and shuts down. And he stayed shut down.
Commander.
Nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to sort of run up in the back of all y'all.
Roger that.
I'll keep him cooking. Because let's be honest, you're not dangerous to me. I'll target shoulder.
Firing. Enemy sick.
Okay, a little bit too much shoulder. But armor penetrations are good. Because armor penetrations panic. I'm going to... Ooh, I can't because you're sharing an initiative phase. I want to go slow and take my time here, but I don't think it's safe enough to do that.
Let's go.
Alright, we're going to target your exact opposite shoulder.
Copy that.
That is point defense kicking on in.
Strike.
Okay, heatsink destroyed. Grand.
Maybe things are looking up.
He's unsettled. The one time they actually draw. And the Warhammer moves through the fire. Interesting choice. I'm gonna go with bad choice, but hey, I shouldn't be too cruel. I suppose cruel isn't the word, but shouldn't be too quick to judge. Mistake. Let's drill. Can I get a hit on the head, please? Just a couple of hits on the head is all I'm looking for.
Standing by.
Elite can do it. Let's run up and give the Warhammer a punch to the back because he can totally handle a melee charge, right? Gallagher needs an opportunity to actually use them fists. Okay, solid hit, structure exposed. Plus the missiles. Double heatsink destroyed.
Scored a critical hit.
Unsteady. I'd like to take him intact. I really would.
Waiting for orders.
Because he has all the gear. My 4th of July was excellent. I got to enjoy fireworks down by the lake. non-sanctioned, of course, but we all maintained correct and proper distance, so we're all happy with that. I'm going to send you just a little bit over the edge. But you do have counter missiles, so I'll send this many missiles at you. There we go. On your back, please. Surprisingly quiet. All the gear, but no idea. That's the perfect way to describe it. Thank you, Lorendo.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I have free shots on both of these people. Warhammer. How much armor does he have? He's got 61? Wait, really? A Gauss rifle can't auto headshot? What world am I living in? That can't be right. It's not right. Okay, so just fire the gun.
Firing on target.
That didn't work. Okay. Did he find the start button? I don't think he did. Oh no, he did not. He is very much on fire. Kid Fox is going to maneuver around like so. I just need to be able to see the Warhammer, please. So I can shoot at it. Without, you know, shooting through Kyogre. I don't think Kyogre would be amused if I started, you know, plowing rounds into his face.
Running. Got it.
Okay, target his face. Don't hit his shoulder. No small laser. Only one plasma rifle.
Engaging target.
He's panicked. I like it. And then
What?
Moon.
No.
Let's come around to his front. And we're gonna light you on fire. So you have an open CT, which is not cool. However, if I shut everything off and just, you know, try and blow your head off, maybe this will work.
Say so.
Let's go.
Engine destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
5! Oh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be so tough to decide. That worked. This is $9 on Steam, or £9 on Steam. Got it last night. We'll be down. Oh, nice. What can? Oh yeah, the Gauss rifle. Yeah. Yeah, it was showing the modified result for the take the hammer. That's a really good warhammer. All right, let's finish this guy off. Target the head. If he ejects on this, I will be just absolutely cackling with laughter.
Commander?
No, he did not. Okay, Dalik. Let's tear him apart so he's not cluttering up the loot table. And we're gonna give him the full might and firepower of this mech.
10-4.
Every single missile that I can throw at him. Okay, that didn't kill him.
That
Make
hit
sure to beat
something
everything
good.
else down so the list is empty. Sadly, the list is going to be very cluttered.
Good to go.
Alright, we gotta rip you apart, so your right side is coming with me.
Aye, aye.
Let's tear this into smithereens. Yeah, you don't have much there at all.
Locking on target.
Oh, okay, lovely. We'll get it to the other side. We'll blow that off.
I think I hit something.
And he ejected. Okay, that's gonna make it a little bit more complicated.
Receiving you.
But
Move order
we are gonna be drowned in riches, so we're gonna have to pray and hope, because it's gonna be 417 priority salvage, which seems like a really good chance, but it might not be.
Acknowledged.
The asset is
Victory is ours. Beautiful. We are about to have to hope to get a Royal Warhammer. So that's how things are going to leak. I'm a little bit surprised that Bloody isn't using, God, what is it called? Loot Magnet. So nobody took any internal damage. I mean, it was 3 on 6, or 3 on 6, so. Alright, Warhammer 7M, give me, please. I just need the one more part. I can't look. I see grasshopper parts waiting. We got 4 parts to the Crusader, just randomly, so nice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we got a Warhammer. So, Otto, your mech is kind of next on the chopping block since we only need 1 more part for your mech. Oh, that worked out brilliantly. What else did we got? We got an extra ERPPC, a double heatsink for an extra, and a 280 core. So we did get the Royal Warhammer. We almost got the Crusader. So that'll be an easy pickup if we just run across one. We just need to find people who actually run Crusaders. Truly, the Lego has favored us. And flavored us, as I was about to say, actually. So, that's... Last week, we were super happy to get our first 75-tonner. We've just added another 70-tonner to it, and we got... I think it's, the Crusader's a 65-tonner, right? Finally made it for a live one. Well, hello, Graves. Welcome to live. Scheduled for me at least for a few minutes. Well, we're happy you stopped on in, as we're about to go construct the next of our heavy mechs. So, a Warhammer, 5 parts. She's a royal one, too, which means double heatsink kit. Oh, it's nice. It's Warhammer rugged, and it's currently in blue. I'm a little bit... I know why this has happened. I'm a bit confused as to why the Mechadef would immediately go to the place of turning that into an autocannon barrel when it's clearly a medium laser. Let's go check it out. Internal. It's 65 tons. Nice. Alright, so an SRM-6, 2 machine guns, 2 medium lasers, all kinds of fun, and of course the ERPPCs, as well as a little bit of AMS and that machine gun ammo in the center torso. Because, you know, I like nothing more than having a bomb in my chest. Pretty blue, looks like. Very muspity. Yeah, it's really not bad at all, actually. I mean, aside from the hideous way in which they've decided to turn a medium laser into this... Actually, no, this is probably the missile launcher. I'm a little disappointed I don't have the SRM-6 launcher on the shoulder and a proper medium laser in here. Been here before, just a long time since I've had to... Well, it's nice to have you back, then. At least the PPC arms are appropriately animating. So I kind of want to just rip out the machine guns and be done with it, because I think the machine guns are suicidal. I don't want to die, after all. So if I pull these off, I just get more armor. Do I actually have, you know... Oh, I do have Pharaoh. Oh, can I fit it? I don't know if I can fit it. Oh, very nice. We have one extra slot. One extra slot that I could put on, say, a Guardian ECM. You don't say. And then we'll just armor it up. I can't bring these legs up to 100 after, you know, I buff the arms, you know, get swole. 205. Oh, we might be able to go quite far on the armoring on this one. Gonna get up to 100 on both legs. 10. Beautiful. Shoulders. Shoulders. Center torso. Okay. We'll pull off the shoulders a little bit so I can give that center torso a bit more love. Center torso is a very commonly struck location. There we are. Not bad. AMS ammo is still in there. It has an AMS somewhere. Oh no, I took the AMS out. Shoot. Kinda don't want to remove the AMS actually, because it is very useful. AMS bossy installer. Yeah, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip out half a ton so I can put the AMS back in. Puts the legs back down exactly where they were. Maybe a little bit higher. Put them up to 80. And that'll let me put that back. There should be a second machine gun. Oh, did Bloody modify it to give it an AMS instead? Because I was under the impression that the Warhammer 7M had 2 machine guns, but apparently not. Swap down to an SRM-4 to save a ton. We may not need the SRMs at all. Do I have any specialty SRMs? So that's 4 tons in total. And an MML3 would be interesting, but probably not super useful. Could go with Streak 2s, but Streak 2s are kind of useless. And MRM-20 is... Oh yeah, 7 tons. So that's not happening. Could go for a Thunderbolt 5. That'd be interesting. Focus all my damage in one shot. So in BTA, yes, AMS covers everybody around, which is why the Warhammer was shooting down all of our missiles when we were attacking. Be back soon? Alright. See you around, Graves. So the advantage in BTA is it will cover everything around it. In Rogue Tech, AMS is selfish unless it's advanced AMS, which is the way that it actually is, you know, in the real game. But I won't complain. wonder if I should pull it out into the other shoulder. I mean, that's a lot of kit loaded in one shoulder. I think we'll keep the SRM-6. I mean, what would I do instead? Armor is the obvious option there. We're already pretty toasty. Although that's with a full alpha strike. You remove the SRM-6, we've got no heat problems at all. It's once again going on the BTA design of you should only have what you get. Standard, yes, the 6 stars are standard. 7M does have the AMS. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to keep the ECM on it because, you know, heavier mechs struggle to get up to super high speeds. And this basically is going to replace our mini hammer and all of that because, you know, it's the full proper warhammer. If I pull you out, you are 4 tons in total, 5 tons for the laser. That would boost me up to a large laser. The large laser doesn't have huge amounts of advantage. Although, how much heat would that be? 10 heat. 10 plus 14 is 24. Oh, that's a no-brainer. Oh, that is absolutely a no-brainer. I mean, the damage is down a little bit, so the SRM can do more damage, but it's not going to get that close. We throw in the ER large. That satisfies the same thing. Our heat went up by like 1 or 2, maybe at that. Mini hammer has evolved. Large chem laser is still there. No, I refuse. First of all, large chem laser is weak. It's 35 damage versus the 45 for the ER large. So yeah, little bit of a buff in that. I like it. I think we're gonna rock with that. Right. Seems to make sense.
I'll get it in the schedule.
So that'll be a fun little upgrade for him. Losing a little bit of damage overall on the top, however, he'll be able to start using that ER large laser in long-range situations to go with the ER PPCs. So we specialized it a bit more. Needs more cooling though? It's 108 of 118. So it's not. The mech has... So the mech can sink 108. It deals 118, of which 10 of that is on a medium laser that we can't use at long range anyway. So it actually sinks and generates exactly 108 at long range. So we're actually pretty good on that. It's a solid mech. We're going to need a few days in order to actually deploy it, and the financial report is up in 3 days. I think I want to try and get a couple more missions in before the financial report, so let us go to the barracks, upgrade our pilots. Let's not neglect the skills of our pilots.
Good to go. Receiving you.
And Greybird was going towards a breaching shot, right? I want to say yes, because I've already leaned into that.
Aye, aye.
But if anybody can remember otherwise, do let me know.
Hey.
Moon Prime already has his maximums up, so we should start upgrading other things on him. Oh, he can get all the way up to piloting 6 off that. That's beautiful.
Complete.
He was? Alright, lovely. So we will go pick up that so that I don't ever forget it. Now I can just level him up as needed. If we shut off all weapons, he'll now use that stun dose PPC much more effectively, which is grand.
Standing by.
Gordon is fine. Pyro needs a little bit of love. He's now up to 2 health, which will keep him alive for a little bit longer. And also handle his overheat checks a little bit better.
Waiting for orders.
Leak, I don't think you need the health. I think you need to get to call shot mastery. Not that really it's going to affect you necessarily all that much. The main reason for that being that he uses missiles, and missiles don't pay attention to the normal called shot rolls. That wouldn't be terrible. Oh, but I can almost get you Gunnery 10. Yeah, Randall, I'm going to wait and get you Gunnery 10. I think I mentioned that last time. So, let's go grab that 3 skull battle. The repo mission, and it's going to be about twice as hard. I think we can take it. 3 or 13. Maybe we'll even run into one of the mechs that we need. So allow us to deploy. I have a Gauss rifle. Not much of an issue. This is true. We in 3 skulls? We're kind of in 3 skulls, sort of ish. We're not fully there yet, but we're working on it. We're taking them, but I don't feel 100% comfortable taking them is what I mean. Once I get the Warhammer online, I will feel comfortable taking them. Proxy War, probably not going to grab. I believe that's an attack and defend. We'll probably transit after this mission and then head to a new planet and sort of not start from scratch, but begin again on a brand new planet with brand new prospects and potentials. That'll be fun. Yeah, we had the Marauder and the Warhammer, which I find to be hilarious because those were, when Heavy Metal first came out, we worked really hard to get a Marauder and Warhammer in BattleTech because BattleTech didn't have Heavy Metal compatibility, but we wanted to take advantage of that anyway. So now we actually have the Marauder and the Warhammer, now that from the Heavy Metal pack, so they'll have all the special animations and the like. It's gonna be fun. Dropping double full lances and still struggle with 4.5 tons, 650 tons of metal. Nice. It is, you need either arty or a spotter. Yeah. Artillery, man, it breaks the game.
Command interface
Are we already in battle? I don't know. I think that's a heavy carrier. Oh boy. I think we're dealing with a big old heavy carrier. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Commander.
We're gonna reserve.
Gonna camp here until I see an
So we've managed to ambush the supporting mechs, and we got a quick draw over here. A stalker. You look small for a stalker for some reason, but you're a stalker. And a hunchback. Oh, I know why I think it looks small, because the stalker in Mech HQ takes up nearly the entire hex. So we're gonna do our best to grab that stalker. Oh, if we could pick him up, that would be just the ultimate grab.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
I know, we're
They're
fighting
heading
them,
your way.
Darius. Looks like a great ambush. They're just walking outside the road. It does look like a perfect ambush. I wonder if the stalker has the additional four heat sinks that it should have from its combat computer. I wonder how they implemented it. If they just did the improved cooling with one, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Is the stalker the 75-ton one? I'm not sure. It's moving on 4. Yeah, it's the heavy version, so yeah. It's the crap version. It's not actually technically smaller than the normal stalker. It just, they took the weight off because they were worried about the strain on the engine, on the frame and the engine. So really, the stalker shouldn't be smaller than the normal stalker at all. Alrighty, let's get underway. The Kit Fox, at long range, is perfectly suited for this sort of battle.
I copy.
Hey, it's still good. It's a 75-ton mech, man, with really nice hard points. I mean, energy and missile, beautiful combination. The way that they got the tonnage off was, I believe they removed just the LRM-10, which is 5 tons, a ton of ammunition, and a couple other things. But for all intents and purposes, it's nearly a full stalker. It's a beautiful machine.
Got it.
For a budget merc company. Yes. Now it does have ammunition, which can very easily explode, which would make this sort of approach very difficult. And we probably will not be able to get the stalker by doing this. However, I'm still gonna, give it a shot, see if I can't get some cool things lit up. So enjoy your heat. Also, knocking out a 75-ton mech is still a pressure. You sure it's not 80 tons? Positive. They take 10 tons off of it. 80 tons would also make it an assault mech, and you'll notice this is a mech heavy. So. The Pahoenix Hawk could really, hopefully, not quite, barely. I was hoping to get behind this guy because, yeah, he's got the LB5. He'll punch me if I do that. That's an interesting thing to have to say. It's like, you know what? He'll punch me in the back if I try and do that sort of thing. So we're not going to. We're gonna harass this quick draw a little bit. Oh, beautiful hit. Everything else missed, but I'll take the PPC hit. He had issues with the structure collapsing, couldn't keep it up, so he lost the LRM-10, and so it was armor. So chassis could be standard. Yeah.
Commander?
But I like little bits of the lore like that. That's a lot of fun.
Roger,
It's like we're taking the original stuff and we're making sure that it lasts just a wee bit longer. Okay, down on the Hunchback. I don't want this Hunchback doing things if at all possible. But a pretty solid pilot. A little bit more anchor could have caused a lot more damage. Alright.
Orders.
Hey, look who's in range. Darn it, I should have charged with you sooner.
Targeting for physical attack.
Far, far too brutal and violent to be shown on television. Lovely. Yeah, so we got a nice amount of hits there. Of course, we take recoil damage for doing that. We lost about 100 health off of him, but he is in worse condition.
Standing by.
I would personally like to get the, if at all possible, I would like to get that LB-20. I mean, we're gonna ditch it immediately if, you know, mech parts become available, but that doesn't happen too often.
Got it.
There goes the shoulder. Lovely. For once, he gets to use all of his weapon systems, which he doesn't normally. That'll be 2 injuries on him. He'll be down to half health, which is not bad.
Good.
And if I just core him out from that side, it'll get me the cannon that I'm looking for. So I'll take that hit. That's beautiful. And back to the top.
Yep.
So the Kid Fox could really kind of just hang back if it wanted and not get involved, but where's the fun in that? Can I get a direct line of sight, please? I do love plasma cannons, by the way. Look at that range. Is that range not beautiful? He's got such a versatile weapon in this game. It's too good. Literally is too good.
Locked on.
As I say that, he misses 280-something% chances in a row, which really sucks.
What now?
Gunman, I need you to pick up the slack for me. I know, it happens on occasion. Labors and misses.
All right.
Beautiful, that looked like 100%, that's 76. He's gonna explode this turn. I think most of the hunchies have their ammo on their left shoulder. Then we will deny him the ability to shoot people. This mech is going to explode. I mean, there's no getting around that. I blew him up. Too much pressure. He's not gonna be able to handle it. Just the way it's gonna be. The way it is. Don't even like that song. Let's look on you. Not you. Yes, you. And send him to the core. I have hunchbacks for days. I need no more. He didn't bail out, but he's panicking. I've heard the praises of the commander and gunner. Yeah. Stage fright, that's all it was.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Kyogre, you're gonna rush on up over here. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll panic the pilot into ejecting. Ooh, that might work. I mean, it won't.
Standing by.
But I'm gonna act as if it's a possibility so that I can pretend to be surprised when, you know, we fail at doing what we wanted to do. This requires utmost precision to leak. Absolute and total, pure accuracy.
10-4.
Perfect.
Target down.
One salvageable part, which was the idea. I don't want to clutter up the loot table with something like that. And that LB-20 is currently on the field.
Coordinates received.
And of course, because it's Talik, he is shooting Scoot. God, I love shooting Scoot. I think the next stalker I collect in Red Tech is going to turn into an LRM beast, at least 100 tubes.
Yes.
One way to go with it. Alright, now we're going to have a little test to see if I can't charge into you to hit everything. Bonk. And then all the extra damage, all the negative radiation, plus additional hits. He's unsteady. He's not happy. That'll be the movement of you zipping on back with all of the speed of a quick draw.
Good to go.
And now we'll knock him over, and maybe we'll get
I
lucky
copy.
on absolutely killing him. Multi-target. You. And you. And fire.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Oh my god, he hit all 3. He had like, what, a 37% chance? That was beautiful. There's the knockdown. It's not going to save him. Unless the pilot ejects, like, right now. He did not. Now he's going to stand up and explode. Ooh, incoming. Alright, we're going to have to turn around and figure out whatever it is we're dealing with next.
I'm okay. For now.
It's very... Shut down, okay. Not explosion, yes. No ammo explosion. Okay, we have a chance.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Orlando, time to chase after your next target. It's going to be a very obstructed shot, which I don't know if I'll be able to pull off or not, but we'll give it a chance. I've only got so much ammunition. I hit the 30s and used the 80s to destroy buildings just in case I have Kuritans. Oh, I could shoot at you. What's your headshot chance? 4%. Yeah, that's not very good. I mean, 25 ain't very good either, but... Oof, missed both times. Yeah. I realized what's going. Everybody's going to be focusing on the head of this Marauder. That's the plan.
Hey,
However, the Flamers they're gonna chase you down. You're not getting
going
nowhere,
as
buddy.
fast as I can.
Hi, precision struck. Yeah, we're gonna go for it because there's a chance that I can core him out this round, and that might creep him out enough to bail.
Copy that. Firing Alpha strike.
Got it. Okay, so we got 2 mechs down over the course of 2
Enemy
turns.
down.
Get the creature as I annihilated. We have a royal warhammer? Yes, we do. I'm being very stingy in my mech choices. Alright, so. Graybeard. We're gonna walk right over here. I know, we're being very slow, but there's a reason for it. Target his face. How you feeling? He's feeling stressed. I can relate. I can understand your fear and your belief that you're about to die, because you are. Gonna let the AI move. Alright, Pyro, I need you to dig deep. I need you to find that within yourself that is beyond what you know is possible. And I need you to blow his head off. That was not his head. But he is panicked. Take what I can get.
Waiting for orders.
The leak would be overkill.
Got
Hey,
something
Ogre, on the
done.
other hand, I can adjust for. Okay, that'll be not a possibility. I'm going to target his leg because that'll be a less of a chance of hitting his torsos, which are very vulnerable. And I just want to get fire down on him now. So, please don't scatter into shoulders. Do me that favor.
Copy that.
So scattering into shoulders. Large laser. Come on. You want to pilot.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Oh, he doesn't. He thinks he's got it.
Standing by.
He's a fool. Why do I have to be cursed with a fool? 36. Just 3. Come
Firing.
on. Come on. Damn it, there goes the entire shoulder. He ejected, but it didn't matter. It's 3 parts. That's super disappointing.
Rolling.
Because when am I ever going to run into another 75-ton stalker? They're Kuritans, but I guess they're not better than Theodore. Kuritans under Theodore were pretty good. Even CCF under Sun Tzu was decent. Yeah, I was hoping to get it, but just a little bit too much pressure. It became difficult. We're going to do a little bit of scouting. Got another mech over here. Unknown type. You know, was blasting
Waiting
away
for
like it was
orders.
nobody's business. So let's go figure out exactly
Affirmative.
who's causing a ruckus.
Roger.
If I can just get my heat... Or maybe we'll get really lucky. It'll be another one. Another stalker would be perfect. Because then I can combine the parts. I only need 2 more. So we blow off his legs. We'll break his kneecaps. You can come to me. I'm not going to you. I'm going to sit here. We're going to wait. We're going to wait for you to make a move. Here he comes. It's the Vulcan. I mean, it could be worse. Give them the turns. Let them move. He is spotting us with a Vulcan, which is less than ideal, but the people he's spotting is a Kit Fox, which is hard to hit on the best of days. Only a few missiles. That's odd. Expecting more. Mainly because I was expecting a cure.
Holding for the right opportunity.
I wish I had. I really wish I had gotten that stalker. Because going to a 75-ton mech and then a second 75-ton mech all in one day would have been lovely.
What now?
Alright, you're gonna rush up as fast as you might. Probably not gonna waste any actual, like, normal heat fire on them. Because we're probably not gonna hit them.
Here we go.
Not a touch.
Bad luck.
Vulcans are gonna be rough to get. I don't need one, so it's not really of high priority at the moment. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh boy, heavy hit there.
Right, so that was our vehicle. Looks like the heavy carriers have become a lot more dangerous since we last ran into them. They're packing acid rounds. Run away. Yeah, that's a good idea. I would love to run away. Unfortunately, I've got to push forward. Because that's a lot of acid. Oh, those are mortars. Right. The large projectile doesn't mean missile. I thought for a second I was getting bombed by a thunderbolt, but no, those are mortars. Those are 100% mortars. Gonna push on in. Gonna say hi. Small laser's accurate from this range.
Acknowledge.
Think. You hit him with a small laser. There's a vigor. So much for that detail work. At this time, Frank Catherine is the worst important person in the industry. That's not gonna buff out. It'll buff out fine. He just gave us a nice little acid wash, that's all. I mean, if we get shot again, then, you know, bad things are happening. But for now, manageable. And also a turn where I can chill out my, where I can chill out Talik, which is always useful because Talik is very good at scattering an entire area, but he can only manage 2 salvos before he starts being on fire. Sure, we're not. I've got 8 rats of shooting. Hey, we hit him with a .3. How's that for accuracy? And of course, Kyogre, who lives for but one thing, and that is to charge into the middle of a fight. And of course, be super accurate with SRMs because they're considered support weapons, which get an automatic -2, which is hilarious. I'm going to shut off most of my medium lasers so I can medium laser next round. We're not getting away from the melee SRMs. That is a good Vulcan. Has UX 5. Oh, is it that one? Oh, that is a good one. I have to search though for evil, so I will deal with him later. Hi, you jerk. Yeah, this was the guy. We found him. I'm gonna make sure that we don't miss him.
Copy that.
Good. Taken care of. So now we can focus on the Vulcan. I mean, we're probably not going to take it. I'll probably end up taking the Stalker price if I'm completely honest, but, you know, baby steps. Zoom. Surprise! I mean, you can punch me next round, but surprise! Did not like that. Pulling the trigger on a playthrough. Hey, why not if you got the heat? If you got the heat and you're not worried about the ammo, then may as well go nuts with it. Alright, our Kid Fox is in a little bit of trouble. Supplies. Get back here, you dang. Get back here. I could drop on top of him, I'm not going to. Fly! Sure, we'll do that. We'll take a pot shot as we go through. Just this night. You had a chance to look really cool there. It did not end up being that way. And next is, of course, Talik, who can shoot anybody he wants, but Kyogre, if you can... Oh, really? Kyogre's just barely not in range. Alright, now is a round for Kyogre to fire absolutely everything he's got. Because I suppose there is the most minor of chances that he might make him unsteady and then, you know, Talik can annihilate him. Because of the accuracy on those missiles. Structure exposed.
Solid
You
connection
should
on that
panic,
one.
pilot. You should get out of the mech.
Waiting for orders.
Position yourself on a nice, easy, calm walk. And give him all of the beans. We'll focus fire on that side. Ooh, actually, I should focus on the leg. I would focus on the leg if I could, but... Goodbye, Vulcan. Fire all 6. Engine destroyed. The UX took a crit, but I don't know if it actually exploded.
That's a kill. My SRMs are out.
We got the whole Vulcan. So good job, Talik. Very well executed. We're all proud of that. We'll just shove on forward.
Full speed.
Get a marauder on in as soon as we can. A little bit slower than the rest of them. We've also blinded them again, so now that... At least I thought we blinded them. Apparently they have eyes on me. man, my kit fox, my poor little kit fox. No, shoot. Ow! That hurt a lot.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
I'm gonna guess light Gauss rifles, because Bloody has long been on this crusade to try and convince people that light Gauss rifles are good for long-range stability guns, and I call him a liar. Light Gauss rifles should have a piercing element to them. It'd be super cool because of it. Bloody thinks that my plan of piercing light Gauss rifles to be absurd.
On the move. Full speed.
You know what I say to that? It was a light Gauss rifle. I knew I was right. Oh, a Thunderbolt. You'd be a nice addition to my collection. I haven't had a Thunderbolt in a while. 3 full mechs on 2 missions. I know, it's been beautiful, hasn't it?
Yes, Commander.
They're just gonna rush on into some cover here.
Moving full speed.
So we got 2 mechs. Oh wow, you're cooking with us. You're not cooking with us. Just gonna fire some more normal damage missiles. A little bit of pain. You know, I think I'd like to have a Thunderbolt. They're nice, solid, reliable mechs. Alright, we've got 3 vehicles, I think, and 2 mechs. I think that's what we're currently dealing with. G'day! Let me know what we're dealing with. Now there is actually a great option. I'll bounce there. If I can give everybody a target, then... Oh, no, it's just flat out another Marauder. I know it's a terrible thing to say, but I have a Marauder. I don't need to. Okay, nice hit with the sensors impaired. Damage reduction.
Commander?
Blake, how long until you can actually fight? Like, the Marauder objectively is the best mech out here at the moment.
No
It
target.
has a great quirk and pretty solid hard points. The Thunderbolt, obviously less of a cool mech, but I don't have a Thunderbolt right now, which significantly covers my view on things. Fire away!
Solid.
You guys are nice lobby mechs that are versatile and can double duty. Fire from quite a bit too. Yeah. Unfortunately, the answer is that this Marauder is just better. Get that Marauder, it will field an entire lines of only twin PVC enemies.
Ready to get it
It
on.
doesn't have twin PVCs though, that's the large pulse version. It has no ability to do such cool things.
Roger.
The mech is on fire, but that's okay because the mech's not doing anything other than running. Pulse laser! Now, unfortunately, I think he still has LB10 ammo on him. I like that green. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Very well selected, sir.
Yes, Commander.
All right, Marauder on Marauder combat. You
Roger
actually no,
that.
we're gonna shoot the Yontos. We're definitely gonna shoot the Yontos. What are you talking about? Oh no, that's a Von Luckner with a UAC 20.
Got it.
2 hits. Okay, I'll take it. Nice ones. Sproga loves his large pulse lasers. Alright, so the vehicles have got to die. The light Gauss rifle dealing that much stability damage to me is not good. The Von Luckner with the UAC definitely needs to explode. Haha, you missed. With oh, no, you have acid SRMs. That's not nice.
Light damage.
I fear the Ontos now. Theme song. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, that's the 3rd vehicle. So 2 mechs, 3 vehicles. And to be blunt, most of the vehicles so far are pretty dangerous. What are you? Oh no, you're a Von Luckner as well. Are there 2 Von Luckner? Ooh, there's perhaps 2 Von Luckners? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in a very painful way, I imagine.
Going full throttle.
I don't need to do this. I don't know why I did that. I know why I did that, but I didn't need to. It was a dumb idea. But the Von Luckner's in a lot of pain, so I'll take it.
Standing by.
The Moonman was the one who needed to get close. There was no good reason for me to do that.
Accelerate
Probably gonna get
to
punched.
location.
But this needs to die. post haste. Oh, there goes his ammo.
Frag the
good.
vehicle.
I don't know if I like my lines in my current BTA run. Biggest mech I have is a 6-ton Hunchy. Getting out of Hunchbacks, like just a 50 to 55 ton range, is probably the hardest jump to do in the game. So just keep chugging, you'll get there. Because like the damage difference between a properly set up, 50 tonner or 35 tonner and a 45 and 50 tonner, it's not that much. Like there are things you can do to basically cheese the system a bit. Ontos Axel with another AZ-20. Dear God, it's Diamondback's mission last week all over again.
Waiting for orders.
Talik is able to assist if he charges forward. Do I think I can handle the kind of large pulse laser pain that is inbound? Possibly. It's gonna be a bit rough, but I'm going to present multiple options. Mainly so I can see if I can kill this Axel before he can do anything. Axel Rose! Yeah, not too bad. That's gonna add up. After that, it's a PJ1 and a Clint with the ERPPC and MPLs. MPLs aren't bad.
Receiving you.
Remember, I'm armored with... ooh, that is true. You are armored mostly with tissue paper. So, yeah.
Roger that.
Bring the Hunchback on in. See if K-Ogre can make a statement. Leave a splash. I might actually be able... Well, no, he's got... Save that persistent strike for somebody who cares. Not too much damage on the Axle. We'll bring up the Marauder. Oh! Ow! And now the charge damage. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's my plasma rifle side.
What's up, boss?
What is up is you are going to kill that Axle. You're going to do so with the greatest of ease and the most precise of strikes. 93, 70, 53, 77. Yeah, we'll go through 20 more. Burn him down.
Acknowledge.
You killed him, right? Right? He did not kill him. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. You son of a bitch.
Damn it. Oh, that... I lost a weapon. Commander, I've lost all my weapons. Ah, you bastards.
Well, they didn't shoot at you, so don't worry.
Yes, Commander.
Wow, I should have aimed for the front. Failed me for the last time.
Affirmative.
Let us murder. Death, destruction, it comes for you.
Targeting. We're now strike.
You somehow managed to not hit the front except with
Critical
one
hit,
burst from the
Commander.
missiles. You utter reject failure. I'm sorry, that was not nice. But I'm a little bit pissed off. I don't think his head right.
Ejecting.
We are out of that one. If you really want a nasty cliffhanger. I don't think we're quite there. We almost have this secure.
Yes,
It just
Commander.
we need to bring it home.
Receiving you.
That's not the hardest thing in the world to do.
Reading you.
Alright, so what Talik is gonna do is Talik is gonna demonstrate why you should never let a mech with as many MRMs as he has into your backline. Also, at the same time, while avoiding getting close enough to be annihilated. Autoses are really nasty
Affirmative.
customers. I know this from very personal experience.
Target locker.
Hello! Didn't quite get what I wanted. Good night, Spurg.
Reporting critical hit.
Should be good.
Orders.
And K-Ogre is gonna rush on in as well. And realize that as much as I would love to, I'm gonna ignore that Marauder for just a moment.
Position confirmed.
Get as much defense as I can going on here.
Firing a full salvo.
Sure, he's afraid. It's not dramatic if you just roll everybody. This is very true. Alright, Gray. Time for you to shine. Prize! I hate that it keeps like pausing when he fires his PPCs, because I want to see those PPCs hit. Aha! You couldn't hate this at all. Alright, and now
Waiting for orders.
Pyro is going to draw all the fire. Pyro ain't gonna move.
On it.
You dumb. I'm so angry now. I'm just so angry. We're gonna make it work though. I swear to God, we're gonna make this work. I did not lose 2 pulse rifles for this to not work. Alright, good. Lovely.
Right here.
Moon Moon, unfortunately, is going to have some difficulty killing the Axle. Well, maybe not. I only need to see his front. And really, at that, I don't even really need to see much of that. Work. I hate relying on just my SRMs, but I only need to hit him once. In the right spot. 10 missiles. One of them needs to strike the front. Thank God. I made a triplet of 30s earlier.
Enemy
Has to go
mover
with that.
down.
I'm not quite sure what that refers to, but I will take your word for it. You think I'm gonna let you get away? That's adorable. After the amount of pain you guys have caused me, you think that you're not gonna get attacked in the back because you moved a little bit? Son, I'm gonna bring you the greatest of pain. Where's your ammo? Oh, you've got case. Got a lot of case. 115, and this is your... That's your medium laser machine gun, shoulder arm. That's your machine gun. Your left or so. Tear that thing off. Or not, you know, as the case may be. That Ontos is still gonna be a nasty customer.
Aye, aye.
Kinda no getting around that. Hello.
Roger.
Allow me to introduce you to the ground. Well, I mean, he's not, because that's not how this works. As much as I would amusingly like it to
I'm
be.
here.
No, you see, I'm going to shift to the side, see if I can actually break contact with that Ontos. The answer to that is, yes. Yes, it can be done. The shot is mildly inaccurate, but that's okay. We don't need accuracy here. We only need a little bit more damage onto him. Well, I'll even shut off an MRM. Do me a favor, don't hit character a lot. Beautiful.
Scored a
And
critical.
over he goes. Got a flanker driving a Marauder. How weird is that?
Receiving you.
Alright, Pyro. You have a new target. Oh, you actually can't see your new target. Let's rectify that. That's the obstructed, that's the accurate, and you'll get the best high ground bonus up there. You'll also be the most vulnerable, but that's less important to me at the moment. Alright, multi-target. You. And you. Fire away.
Affirmative.
You are just not having much luck with that Gauss rifle, Pyro. I made a triple of 30s. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fair. Fair dues. You've been making some fantastic shots. It only goes to show. Yeah. Burn damage. I like to see that. I'll bring the Jenner back in for a close range burst, and we'll see if we can't light him on all of the fire. Of course, now we need to see what the Thunderbolt's gonna do. Yeah, that's a good idea. The Dervish really is not designed for this kind of close combat. It's actually why I'm avoiding him being seen by the Axle. I'm gonna guess the Marauder's gonna walk around behind me and shoot. But maybe not. No, you're also gonna target the Dervish and hurt us pretty bad. You don't look too steady. Oh, he's an ace pilot, that's why. I was hoping he was just gonna sit still. It did not happen the way I hoped. So I'm gonna stomp on you with everything I've got. Wow, Bloody wasn't kidding when he said he nuked clan melee again. Never mind, I guess I can't do that. Bloody has been trying to get people to not melee with clanners, and his solution is to make clan mechs just utterly garbage in melee, which is not a bad plan, don't get me wrong. It is in fact what we call a very good plan. But right now, it's a very unwelcome plan. Alright, how badly damaged are you? 68 and 68. So really, it doesn't matter. Aside from concentrated damage. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Could ignore the Antos for a little longer. I mean, I'm almost to the death of this guy. Oh yeah, his shoulders are about to pop right off. So let's make it hurt. We'll focus on the Antos another day. There goes one shoulder, I think. No, he hit him in the center torso, not the shoulders. Good job.
Reading you.
Talik struggling a little bit with the amount of incoming damage. Your left leg is pretty much gone, so guess where I'm heading. That's right. It's not a brawler, but it sure as hell's gonna flood you. Oh, you had an XL engine.
That's a kill.
Talik! You madman! You utter madman!
Commander.
Talk about being on a roll. Jesus! Another mech with Talik taken fully intact.
Confirmed.
There we go. And he's gone. Just the Antos now.
Yes, Commander.
Pyro, can you please kill that Antos?
Target confirmed.
Apparently not. Guess we know where we're going. Yeah, we're gonna be going for that Marauder. That's a really good Marauder. Ow, that hurt a lot. Okay, how badly damaged are you? Oh, that was almost a death right there. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that you don't get a shot like that again. And is this your right or your left? This is your left. Vigilance. Let's get some speed out of this. I need more maneuverability options. Mainly so I can, you know, avoid being shot at from an angle. Ugh, killing you is gonna be hard. It might just be worth trying to get you out of harm's way in general.
Copy.
So we'll pull you back for now. We'll get you a whole bunch of evasion. Let's not be stupid in our final hour. Let's be intelligent and brilliant. I just want away from the Antos. Not much of an option. Oh, you mean like just him? Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, nice job opening up the back of the Antos. Talik might be able to come in and steal this one as well. Never mind, not quite. Simply cannot make it to that side. Come out of the cover. I don't want to cook too much for, you know, obvious ammunition explosion reasons. So let's keep that temperature a little bit on the DL. See if I can't cause any amount of important damage.
Yes, Commander.
Jaeger has a similar problem with heat, as in he can't absorb too much of it.
I copy.
The SRMs really cause a problem with that one. Not till he's gonna get 5 parts of an dose.
Targeting for an alpha.
Not sure if that's a thing. At least not yet. Actually, I think it's... Ooh, wow. So he did have an ammo explosion, but he's got case. So that prevented him from totally detonating. Because apparently case is magical when it's equipped to an Autos.
Engaging target.
There we go. That's some nice damage. Autos is now going to turn around and shoot the Marauder. At least I anticipate. Maybe he won't. Now he wants that Dervish. Did manage to hit the Dervish a little bit, but nothing too serious. A little bit extra heat as well. So let's go finish you off. Ben, it's time to make your triumphant return. All of his sides and his back are basically totally up for explosions. So why don't you go apply some? I'm going to turn on the Infernos just for good measure. Boom. I don't think I can see the Marauder. Oh,
Mission successful.
yeah, good point. He might be outside of vision. All right, so I'm going to let the YouTube people see whether or not we actually get this Marauder, and then we'll end for the YouTube people. Don't worry, we'll be playing for a while longer. We just put in a cut in for the YouTube folks so that we don't have to worry too much about actual editing and hard work. I love you all dearly. Yeah, that Kit Fox is going to require a total rebuild. Janner 2C, similar problem. So my clan mechs are in trouble. Marauder 5M, Marauder 5M, Marauder 5M, and... 1, 2, 3, 4, you bastard. We also got a UAC 20 and ammo for the UAC 5. I can complain, I shall complain, but next Marauder we find, haha, we can build it. We require additional Marauders. Alright, we're gonna time to retire the Kit Fox? Might be, unfortunately. Mainly for lack of, useful weapons. The plasma rifles were really keeping that thing in the game. So, to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarak. If you like what I'm saying, make sure that you hit that like button and that you subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. It's good for the algorithm. I see some of you do, some of you don't. Actually, no. To be completely honest, it's stopped giving me alerts on my phone, so I'll have to make sure that I am more religious about checking my comments. And we'll see you all in the next episode.